So in episode 14 of Accelerate War, um, Accelerate World, not War, there is quite a few changes that basically I was hoping that this would come basically in the anime, which is a person whose name is Eugene, which his name is Eugene. He is a different burst linker or different person that plays other that plays what other people also swell too. And but he also has some kind of abilities that he can uses his abilities mimic his opponents, and he can also steal their abilities also as well too. And I don't know what kind of spells that he really actually uses or something like that. It seems to me Eugene has been observing what is excuse me for one second here. It seems to me that he must be observing on Silver Curl, known as Haru, for quite some time. I don't know how long he's been keeping an eye on him, but he wasn't not in the first half of the anime, which I pretty much I think he was just like waiting in the shadows, is basically see like what's going to happen and what can happen. In general, just to be honest with you, yes, I don't mean to spoil this, but even though I have to say it anyways, but Silver Curl, or I will say Haru, Silver Curl and Haru, they lost their wings because they could not get them back, because that gave Eugene to the ability to have those wings and stuff like that. Now I don't know the name of the ability that he uses to steal other people's attributes or something like that, or abilities or spells or something like that. I don't know why he does that or something like that. Maybe he's just doing that because maybe he can just just like he just want to become more stronger than his opponents and stuff like that. And you can see the structure of his body basically in the game. You could just tell like he has different body parts from all, I would say, from other different players. And I'm really kind of wondering, like, I wonder, like, is that like, I mean, if he's like so OP and he is very so strong, it's hard to know if he could really be defeated. However, the only way to really defeat him is by using not by using his tricks or anything like that, but try to avoid and try to take him down. So I mean, Hara's going to have a hard time. Excuse me. Haru is really going to have a hard time fighting Eugene, because I really do know, because when he finds out what his wings are gone, it's gone. Even though I will say it's because like I said before, what Yuji really he just wants Haru's wings. That's all he really wants. That's all he really wants, because he wants to use that at his advantage to take down other opponents, basically also in the game also as well too. Now here's something I do not agree. I mean, this is just my opinion and stuff like that. I wish his senpai would not have to go on a vacation, and the reason I say it is because she is much more stronger than Eugene is. I don't know if that's really true or not. But however, basically close up to the end, which I'm not going to spoil for that. I'm not going to spoil for that. But that's different. That's different. That's another time and stuff like that. And stuff. I'm really kind of curious if we're ever going to get a season two, even though we got a movie from a few years ago, and I was not satisfied with that, and I really was not. And I don't know why they did not do a season two for this anime. I don't know why. Maybe Rika Kawahara was just maybe he just didn't want to continue the story anymore, or maybe the story is still continuing. I really don't know. I mean, we as fans, as me, I want to see another season two. I hope someday we do get another season two. I really, really do. Now, there's not really basically really a whole lot to basically talk about in this episode, but there's one particular scene in the anime, because you could just tell, that that Yuji Space is doing. He uses this burst link stuff or something like that. It makes you move quickly or something like that. And even though his senpai did that so she can save Haru because from being hit by the car, even though that she got hit by the car also well too. And she was lucky to be alive. She was lucky to be alive. I felt so bad for Haru from back then, like what his senpai did, what his senpai did for him. And I think that was very noble for her just to basically just do that and stuff. And it just really actually is. And that's really makes me admire of her character basically in the anime. But she definitely becomes a very good teacher to Haru, and like teaching Haru like how to do these things and stuff like that. But like I said before, I cannot wait and get into the other the other arc based going through. Um, I'm going through it in it's a really long arc. It really is. But yeah. Now I definitely do want to say this also more too. I remember what Haru was just like following Eugene, but even though Eugene knows that Haru is following. Okay, I'm sorry about it, you guys. If you guys hear any noise outside, that's the dumpster. I do apologize for that, you guys. And as I was saying, as I was saying, because basically what like I said, Haru was following Eugene. Eugene was setting up different things, like cameras and stuff like that, just to spy on Haru, trying to get him kicked out of school and stuff like that and stuff. So yeah. Anyways, and you also have to look also as well too, which is just not Haru's fault. And I don't think Haru is that kind of person who just basically just want to go into a girl's bathroom and just perv and stuff like that. Even though he didn't mean to do that, because Eugene was basically the one who switched the signs, and that's basically what he did right there. And I got very worried there for a second because Haru did not even know that the signs were switched until he found out. But like I said, it's not Haru's fault. Even though with the girl with the short hair, even though with the girl with short hair, she got mad at him. But I understand that I understand she has to have a right to be upset. Just basically, go in there, and all the other stuff, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that. But even like I said before, it's not Haru's fault. It's not. It was just basically it was an accident because Haru explained to his friend about what was going on, and Haru was just sitting like begging for forgiveness. And I mean that's all he really wanted. He just wants forgiveness. That's all he really wants. I don't think, like I said before, I don't think Haru is not really that kind of person. Just basically just want to go to the girls' locker rooms and just perv on the girls and do that. I don't think Haru is not that kind of person. I just don't think he really actually is, because Haru would know more better not to do that. Even though I'm just saying that's just basically what I think. That's just basically what I think about Haru. So I'm just going by what the anime was saying. I'm not making this up. Right? Okay, so I don't want people chopping my head off. I'm just saying. But yeah, anyway, so that's the end of this review. I'm really kind of curious what episode 15 is gonna go. 15 is gonna go. I think they're gonna have the real battle. So yeah, and hopefully Haru will be able to. I'm thinking he'd probably be able to talk to his senpai, and and see what she can do, and see what she can do for Haru. But even though it's just on temporary, but still, I still don't like the fact that she's on vacation and stuff like that. That's one thing. I kind of really disappointed basically in ongoing basically with this anime. So I mean I understand she's probably a senior. That's probably basically what she is, because she gets to go on vacation and stuff. Because usually schools usually do that. My school did that one time, but I didn't have the money to or something like that. But so yeah. Like I said, that's the end of this video. I just figured I was wanting say that also well too. But yeah, I'll see you guys there. Take care. Hope you guys one day. Don't forget to subscribe. Please consider subscribing. Please hit the like button. Give me a thumbs up. And please hit the notification bell as well too, so it's letting you guys watching my videos. And please leave your comments down below. Anyways, I love you guys. Take care. I hope you guys one day. Take care. God bless. Remember, just love it. I love you guys. Be safe. And remember, stay blessed. Love you guys. Take care.